As Bravo stars Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky deal with their public split, there are more issues plaguing the family. New reports indicate that Mauricio has sent a text message used as evidence in a court filing. What exactly happened? Mauricio Umansky and sister filed to legally protect their ailing father. According to In Touch Weekly, Rhobh star Mauricio Umansky's text messages reached the inside of a courtroom. In the text, Mauricio threatened legal action in order to protect his family. His father Eduardo Umansky's ex-girlfriend, Simon Tabibnia, submitted the text to the courts, as per In Touch. As Mauricio's father ages, his cognitive health seems to be in decline. Last year, the real estate mogul and his sister, Sharon Umansky Benton, were made conservators of their now 81-year-old father's affairs. In Touch Weekly reports that Mauricio and Sharon grew increasingly concerned that Simon Tabibnia was isolating their father. After a while, the courts granted Sharon Umansky Benton's request for a restraining order against Tabibnia. Sharon also accused her father's ex-girlfriend of elder abuse and subsequently filed for a restraining order that would protect Eduardo Umansky too. Around 10 years ago were the first signs of threats and abuse, but it was difficult to understand exactly what was happening. Around August or September 2022 was when things began to escalate. The petition for a restraining order states, as reported by In Touch, "My father started having bloody arms and bruises. She would hurt him. When he would grab her arms, she would bruise and then threaten to send him to jail for abuse. As his daughter, I am trying to protect him from living out the rest of his life under duress," Sharon continued in the paperwork. She goes on to claim that her father has early signs of dementia and is being taken advantage of Simon Tabibnia. The real estate mogul threatens police involvement via text. In turn, Simon Tabibnia asserted that the Umanskys behaved aggressively toward her. On top of that, she submitted claims that Eduardo Umansky harmed her both physically and verbally. In her own filing, Tabibnia insisted that Eduardo has been calling and harassing her, which she finds very distressing. This is where Mauricio Umansky's text message came into evidence. Tabibnia's daughter Shiruz later became involved. Mauricio reached out to Shiruz and requested they stop contacting the family or they would get the police involved. "Shiruz, I am sorry to have to say this and write this text to you," the Rhobh star began. "Regarding your mom and my father, I want to remind you and her that she cannot be speaking to my father. We are aware that my father is calling her. Despite this, she is still picking up when she is not allowed to. We don't want to but are prepared to bring this to the police if she continues. Please make sure she is aware." Keep following TV shows Ace online for the latest Real Housewives of Beverly Hills news. Check back soon for more updates on Mauricio Umansky and Kyle Richards' family.